Assalamu alaikum everyone, hope you guys are doing great. So this is very pretty a look that I have created from this beautiful ColourPop palette, My Little Pony, and you can see, you can witness the color of this palette and all the shades inside are actually coming onto my eyes very beautifully. See, all of these colors are looking so pretty, so blendable and very fun colors. So I enjoyed using this palette and the entire look as well. So if you want to learn, study, if you want to see, and if you want to enjoy the clip. Love you all. Bye. So starting my makeup with this Vaseline Intensive Care. Yeah, little pea-size quantity because I have to spread on my face because weather is getting dry, so we need to hydrate the face and the lips as well, because makeup takes place, so until then we can hydrate our lips for the matte lipstick if we are applying, if any lipstick. So for lips hydration I'm using this NYX butter gloss in the shade Cherry Pancake. So oh my god, this aroma is amazing, like fresh cherry cakes from the oven. So yeah, I think this winter I'll be using a whole lot of my stack of lip glosses. I have Kylie ones, I have NYX ones, and I have Anastasia. I think, I don't know, more than 20 or 30 glosses of Anastasia. So I will definitely be giving them a chance to use in the winter time. So yeah, lip swatch review kar do. Let's see. So I have prepped my skin and lips also. Now this is the time to prep my eyelids. So I'm using this Bobbi Brown concealer kit. It has both powder side also and the concealer side as well. So I'm using that concealer to conceal my veins on the eyelids and bringing it down also on both eyes. So I'm applying with the help of my fingers and it is too easy. So yeah, now I'm taking with the finger the same powder side and setting my eye primer with this powder. So I'm doing the other side and the setting of the eye is also done. For eyebrows I'm using this MAC Carbon Black. Its name is Carbon Black, but it's not very black. It has a tint of like little grayish color also, so which is very appropriate for the eyebrows. So I'm using this, like I'm swirling my brush into this and putting directly on my eyebrows. So I'm starting always from the tail, like mid of the eyebrows, and bringing it towards the tail, and then when I'm done with the majority of the pigments in the brush, I bring it over here. So yeah. So for keeping my eyebrows in place, I'm using this Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 03. It's very appropriate to set the eyebrows on a right place, like the hairs are not flying here and there. So yeah, it's a very appropriate color. For my today's eye look, I have picked this beautiful ColourPop My Little Pony palette. It's more like a cool tone palette. You can see all the shades are so pretty and they all are at the cool tone side. Like if you can see, this is a pinky color. It's not a brown, it's a pinky sort of undertone, and this is a darker pink color, and I could have used this color as in my eyebrows also. I saw it like later, so I used that Carbon Black for my eyes, but this is also very appropriate. So I'm going to use all these colors most of the part for my today's eye look. So I'm going to show you these, my favorite two colors. One is the lighter pink color. It's like a mauvey pink shade, and this is little bit darker towards the fuchsia side, but very muted one. So I'm going to show you these two colors, like the swatch of these two shades. So this one is lighter and this one is little darker. The names are not mentioned over here, so I'm just going to show you the swatch of this. You can see this one is mauvey and this one is darker. It's a fuchsia side. Yeah, my hand is a little sticky, which is why the swatch is not appropriate, but the color payout is very good. My first transitional color is going to be this mauvey pink color, and I'm taking little bit of this peachy color. It's mostly like an ivory color, but I'm just mixing it. in order to just pack more shades underneath this darker shade. So yeah, I'm starting with this outer corner, and you guys know the drill how I use the color. Got to tap off the excess. So yeah, see, the color payout is so good, and I'm bringing it down also. So I'm gonna do the same in the other eye and coming back to you. So this is only one shade and mixing with this peach color. So yeah. Now with the same brush, I'm using this muted fuchsia shade, and I'm taking a whole lot of the quantity, like generous quantity, and tapping off the excess. And again, I'm focusing on the outer corner of my eye. See, I want to deposit as much as possible at the outer corner, you can see, and bringing it down also. Not all the way inner corner, only outer corner. So once I have deposited much of the pigments over here, whatever left in the brush, then I'm bringing it over here, like in a circle. See, you can see the difference in these two eyes. This is more like pinky outward. So I'm bringing it outward. See. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the other eye also. Now I'm done with the muted fuchsia shade from this palette. Now I'm taking this ivory shade, this very powdery ivory shade, to clean up the brow bones and inner corner as well. So my outer waterline, I'm using this green shade, blue green shade, and just placing it over here and dragging it a little bit down also, in order to make a small smoke, very little smoke. See, you can see the difference between the two eyes. So yeah, literally I'm regretting not using this color in my eyebrows, so I'm swirling my brush in order to tight line my eyes. See, I just want to use it anyhow. So yeah, so I'm tight lining with this color. This palette is literally a fun palette, but I'm finding it has so much variety of metallic shades. Like this white is also very pretty metallic color. This gray, my heart is going for this gray, and this lilac color also. So many metallic shades. Even this burnt pink sort of peachy color also. All of these metallic shades are so good. So what I'm thinking for my inner corner, I'm using this white color with a flat brush and cleaning my inner corner, like highlighting. Clean, I've already done the cleaning, but this time see the difference, and bringing it little upward also. So I'm using this color for highlighting my inner corner, and the other colors, I don't know, my heart is going towards sometime for this beautiful gray color, or sometime I feel I better go for this. So I'm gonna go for this cut crease of this color. So yeah, this is what my heart is going towards. So yeah, I'm going for the cut crease of this gray shade, and then later on I'll be using this somewhere. I just cleaned my brush with water and took little bit of the quantity directly from the palette like this, and now I am doing a cut crease, a proper cut crease, you can see. Yeah, it's looking so pretty, and then spreading all over. But this line should be very, very precise. So I'm taking a little bit more and then making a cut crease. So yeah, I keep on cleaning my brush like this. I'm taking some like splash of the water onto the towel, and then with the same brush I'm just cleaning. Now this brush has a fresh wet dampness, so from which I'm taking another color. So this is how my cut crease with the silver color looks like so far. So I'm using this purple color as well for the further depth of this cut crease over here somewhere, and just bringing it outwards. So yeah, so that's how I'm using all of the colors like metallic. So you can see the cut crease is looking very, very pretty. It's the combination of these two metallic shades from this palette, My Little Pony. and it is a beautiful lilac palette, so you can see it's more like the eyeshadows are more like the palette itself, which is why I did not go anywhere out for the creation of this look. So yeah, in order to bring this cut crease to the next level, I have selected this Sunset Crave from Stella Metal Magnificent. This is in the shade Sunset Crave, and it's a beautiful beautiful chunky glitter, which I just want to pop onto the vertical line of my eyelid. That's it, not much, because I don't want to fade the effect of that purple, and it's very very subtle. If you can see, I think camera is not taking it because I'm putting very light, very light, and so yeah. So liner time. You guys know my favorite one these days is Bob liner. It's very dark. I always start with this cut of these two, and make a longer, like drag it outward and then bring it back. So I'm going to finish the other line and coming back to it. Mascara time. My favorite mascara. Sometime I'm thinking to go for falsies also. Yeah, and most of the time I never apply false lashes, but I don't know, in some like winter time, for some winter looks I may be using falsies also. Now taking this Rivage powder, just clean, just give a clean look. Yeah, I don't want to go over the board for the base. Just a simple, even though the eyes are very very pretty sparkly, but for base I'm not going for a whole lot. So yeah, base is done. For blush on, I'm using this City Color B Matte Blush in the shade Dragon Fruit. This is a very pretty bubblegum pink undertone blush. It's not very dark, like it seems dark, but on the face it's not very dark, but it's actually flattering to the eye look, so which is why I've selected this one. So I'm just using this one. I'm not putting at the apple of my cheeks, I'm just over here and then bringing it. So I'm using the blush on as a contouring also, the same blush on, so you can see the effect. And you can see the difference between the two sides. This one is more lifted and it has a light. For highlighting, I'm using this Makeup Geek with the Kathleen Lights. This is one of my beat up palette. Kathleen Lights collaboration highlighter palette. I'm using this pink color. It's a very pretty pink color, so I use this one most of the time. So why not today? Because the whole idea of this eye look is much on the pinky side, so which is why I have selected this color. So yeah. Cupid bow. But I'm thinking that I better go for this beautiful subtle beigey gold color for the tip of my nose and this area also. Yeah, only for this part, and this part I already used this pink color. So yeah. Now fixing spray. Lipsticks is left. For lipstick, I'm using this Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Icon. Yeah, it's in the shade Icon, and I'm going to remove this. I left a little bit of this because it's a liquid lipstick, so I'm going to apply this lipstick. It's more like a brighter terracotta nude color. It's almost finished. So I'm just swirling the tube so that I can get some. It's one of my favorites. I love the formula of Huda liquid lipstick. So yeah, I barely took some. It's almost finished. So yeah, this is my complete look. So this is the final look of my beautiful My Little Pony palette, and you can see the shade of the palette and my eye color. Like I used at the end this Metal Magnificent, but it's a sprinkle, just a sprinkle, but for the most part I use these, all these colors. These are so lovely and so fun. So I used pretty much everything from this palette, and the eye look you can see over here, and the entire look is looking very pretty. Apart from that, this Huda's color, I love this color, which is why I just ran out of this lipstick. It's completely finished. It was so hard. Off camera I tried my level best to pick some of the like pigments, but it's completely gone, but still it's looking very nice. So yeah, this is all about my today's makeup. I always get confused at the end. Okay, fine, please do subscribe, do hit the bell icon, do bring me in your prayers. Love you all. Bye.